Stock Socks! Welcome to Stock Socks! Today, I'm going to be using Pokemon in order to explain the AMC and Gamestop stock shenanigans. Try saying that one 5 times fast. Cue the flashback music! The year was 1999, and little Timmy was about to open his Pokemon cards. I found a Charizard! I don't know why you're so excited about a holographic Charizard. That card won't even be worth $5 in a couple of days.
What are you talking about? This card is incredibly rare and elusive, and it's worth a lot of money.
Here, read this article I just happen to have with me.
Okay.
The article said that the company that made the Pokemon cards was about to make 500,000 more copies of that exact same card. But this meant that his card would no longer be so incredibly rare and elusive, and that its projected street value would plummet to $3.28.
$3.28? Oh no.
Sorry to burst your bubble, kid. Hey, tell you what. That's actually the last card I need in order to complete my collection. If you want, I could give you $10 for it.
$10? Even though it won't be worth $5 pretty soon? You got a deal.
And so little Timmy sold his prized Charizard after reading the article that Sleazy Sock gave him. But what little Timmy didn't realize was that the article was also written by Sleazy Sock. Written for the sole purpose of tricking others into selling their rare and expensive Charizards for very little money.
Sucker. Little Timmy was tricked into selling that treasure for far less than what it was actually worth. In fact, that card currently sells for thousands of dollars. And although this is an oversimplification, the story you just saw highlights what people say the hedge funds have been doing to us all for years. I mean, how many times have we read an intentionally misleading article that was designed to make us believe that our stock was about to lose a lot of its value? And then falling for those lies, we sell our stock, they buy it, and it later shoots up to new heights. This continual practice of lying to us in order to grab our shares at a discount has become a rallying cry for many investors to fight back and no longer be taken advantage of. The Wall Street Bets Reddit page brought all of this to light, and its most profound voice came from Keith Gill, aka Deep Value, aka Roaring Kitty. He showed us that the war between big money and average Joe has begun, and that we could actually win it. The battlegrounds of this fight was established in the stock belonging to GameStop, but it soon spilled over to include AMC after the YouTube channel Trades, where the talking is fast and the Toledos are holy, noticed that the exact same tactics being used against us in GameStop were also being used in AMC. Now, it's been concluded by the majority of the online investing community that the absolute best way to fight back was to simply buy more shares and hold them. Against the hedge funds, this strategy was found to be super effective. It was like fighting a magikarp with a Pikachu, or Zapdos, or Thor. But how? How is it that buying more shares and holding them are super effective against manipulative hedge funds? Well, that's because hedge funds were also accused of heavily short-selling GameStop and AMC. What does it mean to short-sell a stock? Well, keeping with the Pokemon theme, let's say that Team Rocket goes to their boss and they're like, "Hey, can we borrow 100 Pokeballs for $20? We'll replace them in a month. So he's like, okay, I'll see you in a month, and you better have those Pokeballs or else. Team Rocket then sells Pokeballs for $9 right next door to a shop that's selling them for $10. Eventually, the shop realizes that they need to lower their price or they're not going to make any money. So they drop their price down to $8. Team Rocket then starts spreading FUD, which stands for fear, uncertainty, and doubt. They write news articles about how the new sock ball is coming out soon, that it's way better than a regular Pokeball, and at a cost of only $6, it'll probably put the Pokeball company out of business. So in light of this, they're reducing their Pokeball price to $3. The real shop panics and lowers their price to only $2, hoping to at least get some money before the sock ball renders their Pokeballs completely worthless. With the shop owners now desperate to sell their Pokeballs, Team Rocket comes in and buys as many as they can for the dirt cheap price of only $2 each. Team Rocket now has 300 Pokeballs, and after returning the 100 that they owe their boss, they have 200 Pokeballs to work with. Then, they wait. With them no longer manipulating the market, the price of Pokeballs steadily goes up as people realize that the sock ball isn't actually a thing and that the Pokeball company is not going out of business. The price eventually stabilizes back to $10 per ball. Team Rocket then reopens shop and sells their remaining 200 Pokeballs for $10 each, making them $2,000 from what initially only cost them $20 to borrow. But truth be told, that $2,000 they made was stolen from the shop owners by manipulating them into selling their Pokeballs for less than what they were worth. But what would have happened if the shop owners had diamond hands? Oh, you don't know what diamond hands are? Professor!
Having diamond hands means that you hold on to your shares, or in this case, your Pokeballs, and you refuse to sell them for less than what you know they are worth. People that give in to the pressure and sell out of fear are known as being paper-handed.
Okay, Professor, thank you. Ooh, I'm gonna have to bleep that one out. So, what would happen if the shop owners had diamond hands? Let's find out. Team Rocket sells 50 Pokeballs for $9 each, but the shop owners have diamond hands and hold their price. Team Rocket spreads FUD and sells 25 Pokeballs for $6, but guess what? The shop owners have diamond hands and hold their price. Team Rocket then sells their last 25 Pokeballs for $4, but the shop owners aren't gonna let Team Rocket manipulate them into lowering their price because they have diamond hands. Team Rocket now has $700 from selling Pokeballs for less than what they were worth. But there's a huge problem. They still owe their boss 100 Pokeballs, but the shop owners realized what Team Rocket was doing and raised their Pokeball price to $100 each. This means that Team Rocket now has two choices. Either A, spend $10,000 to buy the 100 Pokeballs they owe their boss, or B, fail to deliver those Pokeballs and face the consequences. And that is what is going on with AMC and GameStop right now. The manipulative hedge funds either buy back all the shares that they borrowed or risk major fines and possibly even jail time. My friends, we are the shop owners. We get to dictate the price that the hedge funds will have to pay for our shares. And if we all buy and hold with diamond hands, it will cause the price per share to skyrocket in what may be the most impressive short squeeze that anybody will ever witness. The manipulative hedge funds can lose billions of dollars, and people believe that they deserve it for all the years that they use fear, lies, and other shady tactics with the goals of manipulating us and bankrupting companies. Make no mistake, Toys R Us is gone now due to manipulative hedge funds. They didn't care about the jobs lost or the children that would never get to experience walking into a store that was filled wall to wall with toys. And now, people believe that they are trying to do it again. They borrowed shares of GameStop and AMC in order to drive the price down and put them out of business. But we stepped in and said, not this time. Your greed will not break these companies, it won't break us, and it definitely won't break our diamond hands. Whether it's for an incredibly rare holographic Charizard or shares of a company, mental bullying of others for a profit is downright evil and it needs to stop. I don't like malicious manipulation, and I don't like being taken advantage of, but I do like these stocks. Exactly when they have to return the shares they borrowed, I don't know. But when they do, I will gladly sell them my shares. For a nice profit, that is. Alright guys, I really wanted to present this to you in a way that was entertaining and understandable. If you feel like I succeeded in that, then do me a favor and smash that like button faster than Fat Thor can eat a magikarp sandwich. And so that you'll know as soon as our next video is out, make sure that you subscribe to us. There are way more facets to this AMC and GameStop story, and it would require another video in order to explain them all. If you'd like me to make that video, then please let me know in the comments below, and I'll be sure to put that on my bath list of things to do. Now, if all of this has piqued your interest and you want to start investing, but you don't know how, there's a link in the description below to a free app called Webull. It's really easy to use, and if you sign up with my link, we can both earn some free stock. I even plan on making a tutorial video on how to use it very soon. Well guys, I really appreciate you all. Your camaraderie in this movement is undeniably inspiring and absolutely invaluable. But for now, I must remind you all that I am not a financial advisor. I'm a sock.